Commissioner Shiroma?
Aye.
Commissioner Guzman Aceves?
Pacific Gas and Electric Company, PG&E, initiated a series of public safety power shutoffs, PSPS, events during the week of October 7th. These PSPS events affected up to 700,000 accounts that serve approximately 2 million California residents. Not only did this event have an unprecedented scale, but it turns out that the company's implementation of the PSPS protocol was flawed. Failures in execution combined with the magnitude of this event created an unacceptable situation that should never be repeated and that requires scrutiny and correction when it's time, if that's appropriate.
Let me assure you, we do not like to turn off the power. It runs contrary to the reason any of us ever got in this business. But as I look back at last week, one of the things that stands out in my mind, we actually didn't have any catastrophic fires in Northern and Central California. And that was the sole intent of the PSPS. Now, it's hard to prove a negative. We can't prove our decision avoided fires that otherwise would have occurred, but we do know this, that winds above 45 miles an hour create a high risk of vegetation contacting distribution lines. And vegetation contacting those lines is the most common cause of fire related to electrical equipment. I hear skepticism about whether the shutoff was truly necessary and whether the scope was too large. Skepticism that we did this to save our own skin rather than for public safety. The fact is that we did this for one reason, and that is safety.
We don't want to delay any further, so I'm going to read.
Another misconception is that we turned off power because our system is in, quote, shambles. But actually our system is in the vast fire threat areas we serve is in pretty good shape. We know this because we just finished an unprecedented inspection and repair process.
And continue to the Garden Plaza area, which is immediate to the right after passing the War Memorial Theater.
They frame these power safety shutoffs as inconvenience or hardship, but what they don't realize is for people with disabilities, it's life-threatening for some disabilities. And the infrastructure they've set up is old, brittle, dirty, and dangerous, from the transmission lines to the urban areas where the infrastructure is no longer working, and we need them to get on board with a new infrastructure that's suitable for climate change, that's resilient and works for everyone.
Unless that becomes a concern.